Hello, emotional support. Beep, beep. It's not your idea, I know. You were right there. You're gonna be so sick of this, I'm sorry. I just want to quit. I'm so tired. What? Where? Looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh my god. Please, there's no way. Ow! There's another one. Oh. That was unexpected. Good morning. We are out here pretty early. I want to get a start on this cleanup today because it's just so warm and I got to get these guys fed in decent time. So I think what I'm going to do is squish most everybody onto this side. I don't think I'm going to have much luck trying to put any ewes to the other side because they got to cross the water. Sheep don't like doing that. So we're gonna just squish these guys up for a little bit. That's also the reason I wanna do it while it's still a little cool this morning. Willow, I'm gonna put you guys down there and then I'm gonna put these guys in here. How's that sound? She agrees. Hello, emotional support. We're gonna have to get you to go that way. Stay. Okay, see if these guys will go over here. Back, Kinsey. Good. Good. Okay, Mama. You're probably not going to want to go on this water. But we're gonna try, okay? Put this over here. Hi. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, well, you're going the wrong way, but that's okay. I could just leave her in there. You got your own big pen here, do you? Here's your water. If you want some water, and I'll get you your hay. There you go. Okay. It's good to see you up, not just laying down. She has been up since I got out here this morning, so if everything else is really bad, that is really good. Trying to see the good in this whole situation. My wonderful husband got my tractor and my dump wagon ready last night. Hello, old friend. It's been a while. Scoozy, beep beep. Get. Okay, backup skills activated. There. That should be good. Okay, loader and giver. Well, we are probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not quite halfway, but I'm gonna get rid of this manure and get some of this water in to get it out of the alley. Okay. Now, what do I do with my little lady? Huh. Okay. Hi, honey. Look how good you look. Kinsey, Kinsey, back. Let her be. Let her be. Let her be. Let her be. Come. Where you go? In you go. In you go. I know. It's not your idea. I know. You were right there. No. She's definitely feeling better because she is acting like a sheep now. 100%. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Okay, here's your water. Want some hay? Done. I think you're feeling better, but we're gonna treat you again. So we'll keep treating her until I tested her yesterday, probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we'll test her again, and if she's good, then we won't have to treat her after that. But because she was still over 2, I am just going to keep doing this because it seems to be helping. Good girl. She has, however, gone through a whole bottle of calcium, so I've got an extra one here, thank goodness, because it is Sunday. We'll get this pen cleaned out tomorrow, and then the pressure is off before lambing is due. You're gonna be so sick of this, I'm sorry. Good girl. Good morning. Apparently, we are up with the birds. They're very loud, sorry. Today is day 2 of barn cleanout. So this side, the main lambing side, it needs cleaned. It's very deep, so it's gonna take us a while today. And it got really hot yesterday, so I'm hoping today it's not gonna get so hot. After cleanout is done today, then I wanna get everything rearranged so it's how I want it for lambing, because lambing is now 2 weeks away, 2 and a bit. Okay, where's your preference today? I don't care where you go. Where do you want to go? All right, you guys, the barn is clean. Oh my goodness. The manure was so deep this side. It was crazy, but then I realized we cleaned out before. We took a week off in March and we cleaned out before then, I think, just so it was done in case there was any surprises when we got home. And the biggest surprise was our telehandler caught fire like the day before we got home. Because we did it early to get out of the way, thank goodness we did, it was a lot thicker. That side wasn't as bad. That was like 2.5 dumper wagons, and this side was 3.5. Yeah, well, quite a bit of difference. That side wasn't as bad because if you remember, I cleaned out the bottle pen once, and we only had lambs and mamas about halfway down, and that makes a big difference on pack depth. However, our mama has not been treated today. I was going to go down to once today and just do it halfway through the day. And then we'll get a good reading tomorrow on her ketone levels. I'm hoping then it'll show us a good kind of reading, like if she's bad enough to keep treating, or if she's under 2, we can probably just stop and monitor. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, she was up like all morning just about, and she had the middle aisle all to herself under the fan, so she was loving life, but now she's sleepy. Just stay right down there until I'm done feeding you. Miraculous recovery. Tail. Sure, Mama. One minor catastrophe today, and it wasn't me, it wasn't the equipment, it was actually hungry sheep. I moved Willow's group out this alleyway, and they're really hungry, and 4 feet is not enough for like 95 ewes to go through at the same time. So I asked Mark to do this, but he's busy getting wheat equipment ready, and thankfully it landed on one of our bait stations, so it's actually propped up a bit. So I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can do it. You can yell at me later. Oh, little birdie, rip birdie. Might just have to be what it is. Hello from the future. It's It's actually Friday afternoon right now, and I finally had a chance to upload all my footage from this week, including the rest of this video. And I realized that there was a setting on my camera that fully took away the audio. It has happened before, and I am devastated. I have hours of footage. I have Tuesday's footage, Wednesday's footage, Thursday's footage, and today's footage. And you can't hear anything. And I just want to quit. I'm so tired. This is ridiculous. I should not be crying. There's way bigger problems in the world. So I'm not sure how to proceed with this video or this week's videos. I think I might have to figure out how to do a voiceover, and my other mic took a tumble this morning, so I'm just really feeling it right now. Yeah, we'll try to make something out of it. I get a bit nervous just because we're getting into wheat harvest, and time becomes very, very limited in terms of this stuff. So I will try my best to put something together for the rest of this video and for the next video. I'm just really sad and very frustrated. Good morning. If future me has talked to you guys already, you would know that I have absolutely no audio for this whole entire week starting on Tuesday. So today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Today is a big day because our ewe is due for her next ketone test. The last one was Saturday, and before that we tested her last Wednesday. So last Wednesday she was sitting at 6.6. And then on Saturday we got her down to 2.1. That's treating her with glycol and calcium twice a day. And you know, all weekend she's been acting really good. She's been walking around the barn like she owns it, which is great, while we've been cleaning it out. And I'm very, very excited to test her today to see what we got her down to. The goal is to get her under 2, and if she's under 2, I can reintroduce her to the rest of the flock. I think that'll be the best thing for her, get her eating again. She just, when a ewe is by themselves, they just don't want to eat and drink and do all the things. So I'm very excited about this ketone test. So what I do when I take a ketone test, if you haven't seen me do it before, I have a little needle. I find a little vein in the back of their ear. A friend who's a vet tech actually showed me this, and I take a little sample of the blood on this ketone tester. If it's over 2, it's considered high and you need to treat it. So 6.6 was really high for this girl. Good news, we got down to 1.1 with this ewe, so very excited. But the only problem is her symptoms today look worse than they did like on day 1. If you remember back last week, we definitely were dealing with a bit of a sore foot, so we got that fixed, and she was walking really good for the rest of the week. But today she just is really hesitating. She doesn't even want to get up. So I'm really confused as to what to do with her. I was really fully prepared to let her out and hang out with the rest of them. So yeah, at this point I'm just pondering like what is left to do with this girl. I typically would induce a ewe that's down like this. That would be my automatic thing, would be to induce her. However, she is still, today's Tuesday, they're not due for 2 weeks. And it's just too early to induce, in my opinion. Those lambs will not be viable. If we were a week out, I wouldn't even think twice. I would just induce her and get those lambs out. But right now, I just think 15 days is too early. Today we are also scheduled to weigh our market ram lambs. We have not weighed these guys since weaning day. And the goal, hopefully today, is that we'll have about 20 that will be ready to go to market. So yeah, so today is just the ram lambs, and then we're hoping to get at the ewe lambs later this week. We have to do a few more steps with the ewe lambs. I want to do a ewe lamb replacement sort as well as a vaccination on them. So it'll take a little more time, and we need a little more space. So that's why I'm hoping to get about 20 ram lambs out of the barn or so, maybe even more if we're lucky. We always try to weigh on a Tuesday and ship after chores on Wednesday morning. It's just our little system. It just makes for a very stress-free schedule. we can go on our time. It's the day before the sale, so that's kind of why we do it. We like to weigh on a Monday or Tuesday and ship on Wednesday morning if the week is perfect. These lambs actually look quite good, but to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure what to expect because it's been so hot. And just like us, when it's really hot, these lambs kind of quit eating. They drink a lot, but they just seem to back off the grain a little more. And I was shocked to say that we had 26 ready to go. They weren't maybe as heavy as the winter group would have been at the same age, but very happy to get that many. And I think in a few weeks we're gonna have another truckload because there was quite a few in the 93 to 98 pound range, and we stuck to 100 pounds or over in this group. So happy to get 26. Now we did do something a little different with this group. I really need a few more Tunis boys and actually a few more Dorset boys. I don't want to keep my own Dorsets, but I really love my Tunises. So I actually marked 3 that are a really good size, really good conformation. I'm going to keep them back just as replacement rams that would go with the ones I already grew. And then also I was talking to Belinda and she's got 3 Dorsets. So I think I'll take her 3 Dorsets, mix them with my 3 Tunises, and we'll have a nice little group of terminal ram lambs. We are back to this down ewe, and unfortunately over the last couple hours she just seems to be getting worse, which is just so confusing to me because of where her levels are sitting. I decided to just treat again just to keep her going. I'm not sure if that's the answer at this point because, I mean, everything's suggesting that she's okay in that department. So I don't know. I do it for the sake of doing it and keep her going in case she will just crash if I don't. I had a bit of a chat with Carissa too, just to get her observations and her opinions, and she's just really baffled too. I've never seen a ewe do this. Like, I've never seen one be as bad as she is, but still moving around really well, to then getting to where we want her and virtually acting like she's got full-blown pregnancy toxemia. So it's a real head scratcher, and I'm not sure at this point what is happening. So while I was treating her, I basically have one last idea. It's kind of a Hail Mary, but I've done it before with ewes that are stuck by themselves, and they seem to kind of come around after I did it. So I think what I might do is maybe let her out if I can get her up and moving. Take down these gates, let her out, and because sometimes I feel like they're depressed. Sheep do not like to be isolated. They don't like being by themselves. Best case scenario, she gets up and she runs away, and it's a little harder to catch her. Worst case scenario, she doesn't move, and I gotta make that hard call. I got her up. I don't know for how long. I guess she doesn't like her pail of water. Well, well, well. That's amazing. Really? I couldn't even get her on her feet. Huh.